tell us, how we can be more prepared for natural disasters?
Well, natural disasters, as you know, as devastating as they can be, and especially nowadays, they're being aggravated by climate change, so their severity and unpredictability is actually increasing. We need actions in two areas. The first area is, of course, the public sector, which here in the UAE we're quite blessed with the wisdom of the leadership. We've seen it during the COVID pandemic, from excellent disaster management, risk mitigation, implementation of risk controls, management of medical supply chain, logistics. So I think we could take a leap from what the UAE have done in the previous pandemic, and that's what public sector is very much expected to do. And on the private sector, us as companies, we really need to invest more in disaster risk management. A lot of companies don't pay a lot of attention to this particular area of the business unless their area of expertise dictates that they pay special attention to that. But we need to pay more attention to risk management, medical emergency response planning, security response planning, to really prepare for every incident from the disaster prevention stage all the way to the recovery stage.
So in a sense you're saying it's uniting, it's bridging both government, private sector, it's bridging all sorts of different entities together in order to have a plan.
Absolutely. And normally for companies who I believe should get more invested in emergency planning, there are a lot of expertise out there. Over the past 3 decades, we've developed a wealth of knowledge in disaster management and disaster recovery, and I think the private sector ought to really pay more attention. There are companies that specialize in bridging the differences, actually set up all of the necessary infrastructure on a private level, but also connect the companies to the local civil defense forces, to supply chain, to government entities that could be of great help during disasters like those.